I was on the internet today, just looking at random stuff, and I found these weird state laws, and I thought I would share them with you because some of them are kind of ridiculous. To start out with, here are some California state laws, since that is my home state. Number 1, women may not drive in a house coat. Which, okay, it's kind of specific. Number 2, California prison workers will no longer be allowed to have sex with inmates. Which I think is a reasonable law, except for the fact that if that law has to be made, then it was allowed before. Which, probably not the best thing. Number 3, animals are banned from mating publicly within 1,500 feet of a tavern, school, or place of worship. Which, okay, I understand, but you can't really control. You can't really go up to an animal and be like, hey, could you be so kind as to not mate while in the general area of this kind of building? Don't really think they're going to listen to you. Number 4, no vehicle without a driver may exceed 60 miles per hour. I don't really know how a vehicle will get up to 60 miles an hour without a driver, unless someone's like jumping out of the car, which in that case most likely wasn't on purpose that they're going that fast. So again, I don't really think that is a necessary law. Maybe kind of a, hey, could you not? Anyway, so there's a few other laws that I found that are not from California that I found quite interesting. In Arizona, donkeys cannot sleep in bathtubs, which, let me tell you, if I lived in Arizona, I would have donkeys sleeping in my bathtub all the time, so that would really affect me. I mean, I guess if you have a donkey, but why sleep in the bathtub? That's such an uncomfortable place to sleep in. From experience, bathtub, not the greatest choice. In Connecticut, in order for a pickle to officially be considered a pickle, it must bounce. Now, having the nerd in me come out, to test a proper bounce, you would have to use the ground, because on a flat surface that's higher up, bouncing it will not get a lot of air, so you would have to use the ground, but then your pickle is dirty. And this is not a sexual reference, this is actually like talking about a pickle that you eat. So I don't know, I don't think bouncing a pickle before you put it in a jar is the best choice, but I don't write the laws. Florida has 2 great ones. Number 1, having sexual relations with a porcupine is illegal. Why would you be having sexual relations with a porcupine? That's like, a porcupine, that's, it's so small and has really sharp things all over it. Number 2, you are not allowed to break more than 3 dishes per day or chip the edges of more than 4 cups and or saucers. If you are breaking 3 dishes a day, 1, that's a lot of money to replace them. 2, maybe rethink about how you stock your kitchen, because that is a lot of things to break. I don't think the legal system will be your biggest problem if you're living in a house and you're breaking more than 3 dishes a day. Why was this made? Who broke so many dishes that it became a public nuisance and they had to create a law about it? I don't understand. Oh man. In Georgia, no one may carry an ice cream cone in their back pocket if it's Sunday. Okay. Number 1, why Sunday? Religious day? Okay. What does that have to do with ice cream? Number 2, not like it doesn't say ice cream like in a package. It's an ice cream cone. Ice cream cone, as we know, is the cone with like 1 or 2 or 3 scoops of ice cream on top. If you put that in a back pocket, your pants are going to get ruined. The ice cream is not going to last very long. And why put it in your back pocket? Just eat it. or have someone else hold it, or not get that much ice cream where you have to carry it in your back pocket. So taking Sunday out of it, I think overall ice cream should not be put in the back pocket. Okay? And the last one of my favorite, in Ohio, it is illegal to get a fish drunk. Now, I mean, I understand that if you put vodka and everything like that, but what is the point? Why would you get a fish drunk? What is it gonna do that's gonna be so amusing? I don't know. And why has that become such a big issue? I mean, all of these things, there had to have been an incident that was big enough for the entire state to decide that there should be a law made because of it. What? Oh, man. Well, yeah, so I guess that's the video for today. I guess it's more humorous than anything else and informational, so if you get bored at a party, just spit out some state laws that you now may know. Yeah, guess I'll see you guys tomorrow.